Hello, everyone. Grecian Thunder here, Andreas. Um, it's been a couple weeks since I've posted anything, and been, kind of getting some records together. I got a little update for you. Might be a little long. I celebrated my birthday about a week and a half ago. Don't remember it. I puked for the first time in a long time from drinking. So that was interesting. And I did get the Love Train came through a couple times in the past few weeks. So I just want to show you that stuff too. So we'll get right into it. What we're listening to is the White Hills Far Flung split. I got to see the White Hills. It was the 15th of May, and they had Frying on This Rock on LP, and this, which I thought about getting through All That Is Heavy, but I figured just get it at the show, and I got it signed by Dave W. and Ego Sensation, guitarist and bass player, the two constant members of White Hills. And this split single's a trip, man. It was the last one they had too. I got the outer sleeve there. So let us begin, shall we? Henry has been a huge influence on my buying lately. And the man has fabulous tastes. He's joined the pantheon of other luminaries such as Big Star 1000 and Sonic Mainliner and Calvier 68 and Derek and Sequoia Flame and Bostonian Reggie and Tony and just all you guys. But like those particular people, I'm drawn to their tastes, more so because they're explorers, and Derek, of course, and there's new people all the time, and it's like that's one thing I've been struggling with is like I'm spending so much time watching videos, it's like it's taking away from my record listening time, so I need to back off a little bit, but I digress. Henry, first up. I showed this on the Facebook page a couple nights ago, or last night. Yeah, it was a couple nights ago. Henry showed this a while back, like a month or so ago. Just recommended the shit out of it. And I'd heard this fella's name before, but I never actually listened to any of his stuff. This is John Weesey. Soft Punk is what this one is entitled. He's pretty prolific. He's, collaborated with quite a few people. You can Google his name, but yeah, I mean that cover that's a classic, and this album is a mind fuck. Pardon my French, but if I was the most interesting man in the world, I don't always listen to noise, but when I do, it's soft punk. This is a great noise album right here. If you like noise, another Henry. Found this used at Jackpot. Surprisingly, didn't find it in Mississippi when I went there, but this is Washington Phillips. What Are They Doing in Heaven Today? 500 copies. Old-timey blues music. What kind of blues? It's more gospel-y folk, I would think. But yeah, some of the songs are real, pretty heavy stuff. Mother's Last Word to Her Son, especially. I think Henry mentioned that, but like that song, I dug that. I mean, even though my mom is still alive, kind of put some stuff in perspective. But yeah, it's a nice little find, nice little Sunday afternoon, something to put on and read a nice book. Well, R.I.P. Ray Bradbury, by the way. Heard he passed away today. He's one of my favorite authors. Getting a little more crunk. Got Danny Brown's Triple X. This was supposed to come out on Record Store Day, and I don't think I got the one that was supposed to come out on Record Store Day, because from what I read, it was supposed to be like on white vinyl with the 7-inch. This is just like a standard version. But Danny Brown's from Detroit, and he's kind of, he's been around for a little bit, but he's kind of on a ascending path right now, as far as hip hop and rap go. He's a dirty butt, and I can really appreciate him. I mean, plus he's got an unusual look, which I'm glad he's not following anybody, as far as looks go. He has his own thing. But yeah, his flow is very interesting. He uses a lot of different people's styles, and then I picked up on that, and then I watched the review that Dead End Hip Hop did on this record, and they seem to like it too, for the most part. Another Henry influence. I mean, you're all over me, man. Lowell Folsom. When I was in Mississippi, I saw this. It was I think it was like $4 or something. It's a Sunday's reissue. In a heavy bag, and he does a cover of Why Don't We Do It in the Road, which is probably one of my favorite Beatles songs. As simple and stupid as it is, I just thought the idea of fucking in the road is great. Sorry folks, this is a crude channel. I think I talked to Chris Calvier68 about this one. I finally found it. I mean, I saw it a lot when I first moved to town, but this is I think a German reissue of the one I saw, and it's the Weeds. Some may know them as the Lollipop Shop. They were never called the Lollipop Shop, apparently. They were the Weeds, or the Wild Weeds, Fred Cole's band, who later went on to Rats, or Zipper, Rats, Dead Moon, and now Pierced Arrows. But yeah, all the hits are on here, and this is a great like psych garage. I guess it's kind of a compilation, because it's like some stuff that's on the record, on the Lollipop Shop record, and I think a couple more tracks. But it's it's super cool. I love You Must Be a Witch. It's a great song. Finally starting to pick up records from these guys. I don't know why I haven't, but this is Ohm with God Is Good. Nice foil cover there. This is 2009 on Drag City. I think their new record's getting ready to come out this summer. Finally. Still need to pick up the Sleep Dope Smoker reissue. I don't think it's hitting stores till later this month, but this is fabulous. Just bass and drums, like stony baloney. Yeah, good stuff, man. I mean, if I were ideally to be in a band, it'd be a band like this. And just, I don't know. Not like this. I'm a little too weird to be cool, so. Speaking of which, Sex Packets, Digital Underground. Got this for a couple bucks. It's a classic. I love the Humpty Dance. It's like one of my all-time favorite songs of all time. I know that's kind of weird, but it's the fucking Humpty Dance. It's your chance. And I have a kind of a big nose, if you haven't noticed. Good record. This is a really good noise punk record. Black Eyes. This is from, when did this come out? Shit. 2002? 2003? Somewhere around there. Really, really fun, short bursts of Discord. I mean, pardon the pun, because it is on Discord. Weird vocal, like, patterns and shit like that. But it's not necessarily a noise record. It's definitely, I mean, there is a song structure in a traditional sense on a lot of this material, but This is a fun record, and you can get it for pretty cheap, you know, Discord site or wherever records are sold. A couple bucks for the Easy Rider soundtrack here. I didn't have it, and it's one of my favorite movies from this time period. As far as a reflection of the culture, yeah, the Fraternity of Man song is probably the favorite on here. I do like If 6 Was 9 from here too. Jimi Hendrix getting all prophetic about dying. Ernest Tubb and Loretta Lynn. I had to pick this up. I don't have a lot of country in my collection, and I do like this old-timey stuff. I just think it's cute. Like, Who's Gonna Take the Garbage Out from this is pretty funny. I mean, the reason I love country so much is, yeah, it just tells it like it is, man. I mean, kind of like the blues, it tells it like it is. It's not trying to, you know, paint a pretty picture. It's just like, you know, I don't want to take your garbage out. Who's gonna take your garbage out when I'm gone, bitch? Sorry, ladies. I'm just being facetious, but yeah, if we put our heads together, and plus that picture is cute as hell. Lastly, before we get to the Love Train, I picked this up recently. I actually bought this record for the purpose of sizing up a backpack I just bought, which I don't have up here, but because I needed a new backpack. The one I had, I got at an Army surplus store, and it just wasn't working. This is Julian's Treatment in a time before this. This is like an early, this is a reissue on Guerson, and this is like a female-fronted prog, early British prog, and they only did a couple records, and it's like based off of some of the science fiction writings of Julian, shoot, what's his name? Savarin? Julian Savarin? Some of you prog heads would know about this record. And yeah, this is a trip. This is definitely a trip. It's fantastic, I think. A lot of space and you know, cosmic imagery. This kind of sold it for me. This writing down here, a fantasy story set in a part of our galaxy, a story about the people whom we believe live in this galaxy, this hidden universe, told in music and words and sounds. Listen to it, think about it, enjoy it. That could be said about any record, right? Yeah, pretty awesome. All right, Love Train time. First, Nathan R. Morales, generous guru that he is. I got his t-shirt here. I'm not sure if I'm going to wear it or not, because I think what I'm going to do is maybe get like a poster frame. Oh, and I'll show you. See my collage job there, kind of, with the Acid Mothers frame. But I'm going to get a poster frame like a little bigger than that and put this shirt in it, and maybe start putting in like all the notes I get from people or little doodads and stuff, make a collage. But yeah, this is awesome. It's pretty much, I can't wash this because that will come off. I'm fairly certain. I've dealt with these types of shirts before, and Nathan even said, you know, it's going to be a hand wash only type of deal, hand dry. So yeah, a souvenir from our brother in Texas, Nathan R. Morales, and his soft machine. 1 second, folks. Gotta flip the record. Okay. A couple last things here. The second stop here in Portland of the Love Train comes from one of my favorite non-video posting people. I call him the Noose. He's the Soda Noose. He's also on the Facebook page, Sloda. That's what he's known as there. And I got him in the last swappery, and speaking of which, I will be doing the drawing for part 5, which was Noise Experimental. etc. I will be doing that hopefully soon, and I'll explain a bit. But he sent me some 7 inches, which I left downstairs. They're just mainly for the covers, so nothing really, whoa. But yeah, I mean, like him, I'm into like kitsch and weird shit, so I love that. This thing, Stockhausen and Walkman, Organ Transplants Volume 1. So there's all the label infos. Came out the year I graduated high school. So what the fuck would I know about it? This is basically I guess you would call it a noise record. It came with a 7-inch. You play it 33 1/3, bonus 7-inch. Here's the record. The labels are really simple. I really want to show this insert, but I don't think I can. Let's just say, if you guys know Dirty Playing Cards, back in the 70s, 80s, sometimes in the 90s, what they've done is combine male and female dirty playing cards, and I think that is genius. And thank you, Noose, for yeah, thanks for that. It's good visual aid. But yeah, this record is freaking awesome. I guess what they are is a collective of just tape loop guys, noise guys, etc. And they also, this is a really organ-centric record. They have a few different releases. I think there's a volume 2 of this as well. This cover just rules too. I love that. And yeah, it's all over the place, but it's so fun. This is such a fun record, So if you ever see that out there, yeah, pick it up. I mean, obviously they've made it's a pun, I guess, on Stockhausen, the German composer, and Walkman. Gosh, I can't remember what the Walkman reference is. It's on Wikipedia. So yeah, look that up too. And then he knows me well. I've actually been looking for this for a while, and I cannot find this one anywhere because I'm trying to go in order, and I don't think they put out a couple of them on LP. So this is the Sonic Youth Records 3 release. It's Sonic Youth and Jim O'Rourke, and this actually, so far out of the 3 I have, this being the 3rd in this series, this is probably the most. I'll have to listen to them back to back, but this is probably the most beautiful record out of the 3 that I have so far. Just there's a bit of Kim, singing and stuff, and just I don't know, just the soundscapes on this particular one just caught me, and it makes me want to pick up some Jim O'Rourke stuff. And then I know he's been talked highly about in the VC. But yeah, it's really, really, really good stuff. Really pastoral and Sonic Youth. Okay, finally, I just want to talk a little bit about my trip. Next week, this actually Saturday, I fly down to Arizona. And my buddy Christian and I are driving from Arizona. We're going to go see the Grand Canyon. We're talking about going to Vegas, but I think we're not going to do that now. And then we're going to shoot up the California coast. So I've gotten Henry's phone number. So Henry, I'll be calling you. Steffi, if you want to hang out for a bit. I don't know how long we're going to be spending in LA, honestly, but I will probably call you the day before we get there, just to let you know. Yeah, I'm going to go up the coast, hopefully maybe see Dave up in San Francisco, or Dwayne, or Gil, or Robert Letitia. Be good to see you guys, but we'll see what happens. If you guys want to hang, just let me know. It's no pressure or anything. I'm just I just kind of need this trip, just all the stress and like money shit I've been going through. My friend Christian was generous enough to send me a plane ticket, and just he knows. I mean, he just got back from Europe working, just trying to unwind and find my center again, and get on the ball, because I've been slacking, and I apologize to all those that I've been meaning to send packages to. It's just I think I've been kind of in a depressed state lately, and I apologize to the VC for acting like a Debbie Downer. But I'm gonna try to find my game again on this little trip, and maybe spread a little disease on the way. So I love you guys. I love you very much. Thank you for watching, and thanks for everything that you do in the vinyl community, and now in the vinyl community on Facebook. Great to see people updating. I mean, it's so much faster than the videos. I post on there more than I do here now, which I love making videos, but I find I'm a better writer at times than I am a speaker. I don't know. I'm growing up. I'm 34 now. So love you guys. Great updates from everybody. I just real quick shout outs to Fred and Andreas, and yeah, just those two, because I didn't comment on their videos, their recent videos. I watch a lot of videos at work now when I'm on my breaks on my phone, so commenting isn't necessarily as effective, or takes longer to do. But I've loved everything everyone's shown. It's been great, and hopefully I'll be doing some responses before I leave on Saturday. Just some threads. Love you, and kisses.